Excuse me, sir, is it a very big day for you? Are we gonna set your class schedule for preschool? Oh my goodness, my baby is getting so big, he's going to school. Are you so excited? Mama is so excited. Sis, what are we gonna do when we have so much of the day to ourselves while Bubba is in school? Are we gonna go on all the mommy-daughter dates and run all of the errands? Because you know what? You can do anything with just one child. Yes. You loving your peanut butter balls? Hello, Miss Chloe. Look at you looking so majestic. Hello, princess. Yeah, did you find your best friend who's gonna feed ya? Sissy is doing so good eating her yogurt all by herself. She has been loving using utensils and is doing so good. Yeah, is my baby growing up? It is a miracle that ponytail is still in your hair, sis. Hi guys, welcome back to the House of Hughes. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I feel how I look right now, okay? Like a freaking mess. I had this whole vlog planned out for today, and not only a vlog, I was also just very, very excited. You guys have heard me talk about planning out Beckham's class schedule for his preschool that's coming up in August for literally weeks now. And I just got a phone call from them letting me know that I never sent my doctor the paperwork that they need in order for him to be proven like eligible to go to this special needs school. So we might have to reschedule, and I'm just like really disappointed and really sad. And I just feel dumb that I totally dropped the ball. But it just is really hard because I always feel like I have 5 million things on my plate. It's just so hard to like keep track of everything. But they are sending me the paperwork again, and I'm literally going to call into my pediatrician and basically beg him to get the paperwork sent to the school in 1 hour, because that's when my appointment is supposed to be. And they were like, it's totally fine, we can just reschedule. And of course they're being like so nice, but it's just really overwhelming. And a lot of times, like when things like this happen, I just kind of get in my head, like no other parent is dealing with this. Nobody has to think about these things. I'm always having to call this doctor to get something sent to this doctor and set this appointment and this appointment. And it's like so hard to not let things fall through the cracks. And I'm just feeling really overwhelmed because I was like really excited for that appointment, and I just am like, oh my gosh, I ruined everything. But I did not ruin everything. Everything is going to be fine. I'm not going to sit around and mope all day. I'm going to get ready. I'm gonna talk to you guys. I'm still gonna vlog. Even if we're not able to set Beckham's class schedule today and we have to reschedule, then I'll just vlog it whenever we do it. And we will do a different vlog today. In fact, we can even do Beckham's bath time routine today if we need to, because he needs to take a bath, and we got like a new little bath mat and I have a new approach, and I've been wanting to show you guys that anyways. So whatever it is, we will make it work. But I'm literally like staring at my email right now, waiting for them to send me over the paperwork so I can quickly call my pediatrician. I'm just feeling a little anxious about it. I'm definitely someone who already deals with feeling overwhelmed quite easily. And I think it's just like the nature of my life. Like my baseline just has to be higher than other people's because I just have a lot of things on my plate all at once, no matter what. Because obviously having a special needs child is a unique circumstance. And it's not unique to me anymore. It's my new normal. I think that can be kind of difficult for people to understand. However, I've always said, like, you really can't compare your hardships to other people's hardships, because the hardest thing for me is like the most I've ever dealt with and the hardest I've ever dealt with. And that's the thing for somebody else. Even if there's different levels of hard, if I'm at 100% capacity and they're at 100% capacity, it's not a competition, you know, you can't really argue that. But I definitely can feel isolated and super alone when I start to feel overwhelmed about circumstances that are more unique to me versus just like general. This is kind of turning into a little get ready with me. So I am gonna show you guys the products that I use. I've been combining these two primers because they're both from the drugstore, so they're super cheap. This is the True Match Lumi Glotion, and it makes my face just like so dewy and luminous. I absolutely love it. And then I just put this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer in my T-zone where my pores are the largest. And it's like the cheapest combination, but looks so, so pretty. And instead of using like a foundation, I've been doing my sunscreen. As you guys know, this is always linked in my Amazon store below. It is the best thing ever. I do have a couple comments on a couple YouTube videos asking how I apply it. And I literally apply it like it's foundation with a beauty sponge. So I just pat it into my skin, that you guys will see in just a second. But I have been mixing this with the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. So this isn't like a foundation, it's a tinted serum, but combining these two together because they're both tinted, it basically works as a foundation, but it's sunscreen and a serum that's amazing for your skin. So I've been loving this combination. And then you guys know that I've been obsessed with Rare Beauty lately. So those are kind of the other products that I'm using. Not a beauty guru by any means, but this makeup takes me like 10 minutes, which is super nice because if I have a lot to do and I have to get ready during nap time, I don't want it to like cut into my entire day. But anyways, I'll kind of mention the products that I'm using as we go along. I really wasn't planning on like chatting with you guys about this today, but honestly, I haven't been doing so great, I'm not gonna lie. And I think it's just like really hard when you're on the internet and when you're vlogging full time. It's like really difficult because you don't want to get on camera and just be like negative. Obviously, I want to be super positive. And I see so many comments that are just so sweet that are like, Rachel, this vlog makes me so happy. I have like some hard things going on in my life and this just distracts me and really lifts my mood. And I really, really want my channel to be a place of positivity and hope and faith. And that is 100% my goal. But I also have to give myself grace in terms of I'm a person, I have really bad days. I kind of need to gauge like when it's appropriate to put the camera down and not film. So like, for example, I actually filmed like an entire first half of a video a couple days ago. And halfway through the video, Hunter and I got in like a little tiff, which I always tell you guys that our marriage is not perfect. But we worked it out, it was over something dumb. But I just was feeling really down and was like, you know what? I just do not want to keep filming this video. And it's not about like filming in general, it's just about working. Like sometimes when I have so much on my plate, working on top of that and being a full-time stay-at-home mom with a child with special needs, it's just too much for me to handle. And I feel like I haven't been the best at like respecting my mental health and like my capacity of work. And Hunter and I have been talking about how I really have kind of been overworking myself lately. And I think that when I kind of just like stopped and thought about it, I was like, you know, I really do have like too much on my plate and I need to kind of honor what I need in terms of my mental health and in terms of being the best mom that I can be. And so I think I'm just gonna take like a little step back. I'm still gonna be putting out 5 videos a week because I do think that there's a fine line between making excuses and being lazy and overworking yourself. And the reality is, oh my gosh, my battery's gonna die. Okay, 1 second guys, I gotta change my battery. Okay, I'm sure that I'm at a slightly different angle, but hello, I'm back. I'm just going to put on my concealer now. I am using the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape, which I love. I love this even more than like the regular Shape Tape just because it's a little bit more dewy. But it does crease easier under your eyes, I'm not gonna lie. I also wanna say that I just rubbed off my entire fake tan so I can fake tan again tonight, and so nothing matches my body. So just like, it's a day, okay? Just bear with me. This is the Rare Beauty Contour Stick and I am obsessed with it. It's so creamy and so beautiful. Anyways, what was I complaining about? No, I'm just kidding. You know, guys, honestly, I've just been having a hard time. I'm not gonna lie. I've just been dealing with feeling way too overwhelmed, feeling like I'm failing at a lot of things, feeling like I'm not, you know, up to par with the responsibilities that God has given me. And you know what? Those thoughts are totally not true. And I know that I'm just kind of struggling with imposter syndrome and having a lot of self-doubt and negative beliefs right now. And I really have a goal to change my mindset. So I'm not gonna lie. With this appointment getting canceled, I'm gonna just be totally real. Like, I'm literally holding back tears. I wanna cry because I'm just really upset that it got canceled because of me. And I feel a lot of guilt when Beckham suffers or anything doesn't go right for Beckham because of something that I did. But you know what? I am not going to let that ruin my day. I'm just not. I literally refuse to let it ruin my day. So we're gonna get ready together. We're still gonna vlog and have a great day. And when the kids wake up, I seriously think that I'm gonna take them to Target because that's gonna make me feel better. And I bet Hunter might even be able to meet me, and then I will show you guys his bath time routine. In the event that I actually get this paperwork back from his doctor, I will obviously be filming his class schedule. But you know what? I need to learn how to go with the flow. And that is what we are going to try and do today. So guys, thanks for being my friends. I already know that you guys are hyping me up in the comments because you're literally the most supportive, loving community in the entire world. So thank you for being you, and we're gonna have a good day today. I'm gonna finish my makeup because that's all the talking that I can do right now. I'm gonna turn on some music, sip on some coffee, and just kind of, you know, be zen, get in a good mental space, and I will talk to you guys in a second and update you on what the doctor says. Okay, amazing news. I think my pediatrician is gonna pull through for me and literally get that medical form sent over to the assessment place for preschool in the next 30 minutes. So I actually think our appointment's not gonna be canceled and we're still gonna get to do his little school schedule today. So, oh, man, I wish you guys were watching this in real time so you could send up prayers for me, but I'm sending up prayers for me and I think it's all gonna work out. So I'm so glad I tried to stay positive because it seems like everything's gonna go okay. All of my bowls are dirty, so I have to show you guys what I'm making my salad in today. This is huge, but you guys know I'm still on my little salad kick. So I wanted to share with you guys. Do you wanna know what I've been telling Hunter? Because you guys know I've kind of been having just a little bit of a harder time. Just, I would say like the past couple of weeks, I've just been a little down, you know, kind of having a little bit of a hard time, feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So I told Hunter, I was like, do you wanna know what I'm really gonna work on? I'm really gonna work on saying, you know what, it's just a hard day. It's not a hard life. Because I think when you have struggles that are, you know, a little more long-term than most, you can get really caught up in feeling like there's no end in sight. My whole entire life is really, really difficult. I feel so overwhelmed, not knowing, you know, when things are gonna get easier. And sometimes it's not even a hard day. It's literally like a hard hour. Like I just had a hard few minutes and showed you guys on camera and I'm feeling so much better because everything corrected itself. Had I let that ruin my entire day, that would have been super disappointing. Even if things hadn't worked out, that doesn't mean my entire day has to be ruined just because one thing didn't fall into place. Now this is so much easier said than done because I think especially if you suffer from having like a mental illness or having anxiety, it is so hard not to spiral. But I know that for me, if I literally just like work through the moments that are really difficult, like instead of sitting there and sulking, I put my makeup on, I got ready, I immediately went to plan B, like, okay, what are we gonna film today? What are we gonna do today? I'm gonna reschedule the appointment for BECKHAMS so it still gets done by his birthday. Like I tried to problem solve. I feel like that really helped and it all ended up working out. This again is easier said than done. So if you're having like a really difficult day today, remember it's just a bad day. Maybe it's just a bad hour, you know? Things really do get better. These chicken skewers, you guys, if you haven't tried them yet, go to Costco and get them. They're amazing. Blakely and I, we kind of fight over them, not gonna lie. I need to hurry and eat because I know that when I'm on this appointment, the kids are gonna wake up, so they're gonna have some playtime in their beds while I finish the call. And then it's gonna be like go, go, go with those 2 nuggets and I'm not gonna have time to eat. So I better eat now and I will catch you guys in just a moment when we are on the phone with his preschool assessment. This should be interesting. I can literally hear that one of the babies just woke up and we are just about to hop on the Zoom call. My pediatrician is amazing. He pulled through, he got that form faxed over. It's about 15 minutes after when we planned on starting, but I think everything's gonna be okay. I'm just so grateful that we're getting this done. I feel so good. Hopefully the kids enjoy their quiet time upstairs because mama's gotta do this and that's just the way it goes. I'm literally like setting up shop. I've got my Stanley. I'm gonna grab my Minky blanket because you know your girl needs that. Okay. Sometimes these meetings can be lengthy, so gotta get comfortable. The only thing I don't have is a snack, which I definitely should have. I'm sure Chloe's gonna come join. Come on, Sissy. Come on. Good girl. I'm just waiting for them to get on the Zoom call and we'll see how it goes.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Glad that worked out.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for such a hectic morning, but my pediatrician's amazing. So I was just like, I know he'll pull through for me.
Let's just do a quick introduction. But of course, you're always welcome to check in with the team to see how he's doing. It will just be more of an informal, you know, discussion on progress.
He's starting to recognize some very routine words, and then expressively, He will produce a variety of differentiated vocalization, so that's good, because that's where it starts. Do you have any questions about those goals?
Nope, that sounds great.
So I know he's not doing these structured activities yet, but oftentimes with kids, like we'll start off with we'll have 2 paper plates, and we'll put 2 objects out and then try to have him match the object. So we thought that was a good foundational skill for him. What do you think about that one?
You know, it's just so hard to know like what he'll be able to learn. So I'm like, let's go for it. And if he can't, then he can't. And I'm, you know, that's okay. I'm just like, yeah, let's go for it.
And we spent a very short amount of time with Beckham, but if it's, as a team gets to know him next year, if they determine maybe that these need to be changed a bit, it's as simple as them calling you on the phone.
Yeah.
As long as you're okay not holding a meeting, they can just call you and say, hey, this is what we were thinking about, maybe modifying some goals, and just talk to you on the phone about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we thought that would be a kind of a good place to start with him as well, as he'll repeat an action to intentionally cause an effect at least 3 times within a 20-minute observation period.
Yeah, I think that's a great,
about that goal.
I think that's a great goal.
Okay.
Because yeah,
he can do it more than once so that it's very purposeful and there's intention there.
Yeah, he does appropriate toy play with some of his favorite toys. So
he'll push the buttons.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that would be great. A great goal.
Okay. And that'll be good too, as he's introduced to new materials and new things within a classroom to get him to be able to, kind of explore more things.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he can learn to imitate, it's going to help with speech development. It's going to help with fine motor development, gross motor development, everything, if he can learn to watch. And that's why we start with really simple actions first, and then we might work on more fine motor actions. Is there any questions you have?
No, they're great. I know that you guys have got everything covered. Yeah, so I have a pretty good idea of what I would love for him to do. I'm assuming everyone will be on board. I think you guys would probably be more nervous that I wouldn't be on board. I understand that Beckham is severe and I want him to have the most help he can possibly get. And I actually live like 5 minutes away from Horizon and have always felt great about him going to like a full special school, because I want him to have nurses and doctors, and I would prefer he be around children. He is already around so many children that are really advanced. I'm not concerned about him not having like a role model, especially with his sister. So I would love for him to go to Horizon for like the maximum amount of days and the maximum amount of hours. Okay. That would just make me feel amazing.
I think we would agree with that as a team. I feel like we were kind of on the fence where we could go either way.
Yeah.
But the thing that is good about Horizon is the amount of equipment that they have as well.
Right.
We can get equipment sent out to any school, but we don't have these specialized playgrounds.
Right.
We don't have the sensory rooms. We don't have that.
Yeah.
And the teachers that work at those schools really work well with kids like Beckham. That's what they're specifically trained.
And I know that they're amazing with children that are nonverbal as well. I love that. I feel so much more comfortable. It's so scary, like sending your baby away for the first time.
Yeah.
So I would feel really great if that was something that we could do.
Do you want to access transportation too?
No, we'll just take him. We live like 5 minutes away.
Hello, handsome. Guess what mommy was doing while you were napping? She was setting up your preschool schedule. Is that crazy?
Not my arm, I'm literally shaking from holding the camera up.
You are so handsome.
You guys, I am so relieved. That call went so well. I inserted some footage of the call. Hopefully you guys got like a good little gist of how it went, but I am ecstatic. We decided on the special needs school. So it's not just a classroom, it's like a full school where all of the children are special needs. So the teachers are just going to be absolutely incredible. They're phenomenal with children that are nonverbal, that are not mobile. There's even transportation. There's a bus that can come straight to our home to pick Beckham up. We'll have to kind of see how Hunter feels about that. I can't really imagine him like being okay with that, but we're also so grateful for it. So like, we'll just kind of have to see how he feels. Sorry, we're not even gonna pretend like my arm wasn't literally shaking and almost fell off from trying to talk while holding you guys up. But I feel just so good about it. It's going to be 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, for 3 hours. Literally 3 hours of physical therapy, feeding therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. What more could I possibly ask for as a mom for this cute little guy? Oh my, get your booty over here. We're talking about you. I'm letting his food digest because little Nugget just ate and we don't want any barf. You want to tell your friends that it was kind of a close call when Mommy went to get you after the call? Yeah, it was kind of a close call. We have 2 poopy diapers. Kids love me, they love to team up on Mommy, and it was a little nerve-wracking since we were in a 2-piece set, if you know what I mean. But I just feel like, so good about it. So he's gonna be going to school August through May, just like a normal school schedule. And if they think that it would be detrimental for him to take 3 months off during the summer, then we can evaluate and see about him going to summer school. But I just feel like he's about to make so much progress. Like, you guys, so many fun vlogs of all of his progress. I'm so pumped about it. Oh, I just feel so positive about it. Blakely's feeding Closter over there. There are 2 peas in a pod. She's chucking all of her pancakes. No, sis, you eat the pancakes. Okay, cool. Love that for me. Look at that, you guys. Kind of a hard morning turned into a great day. Did I say everything I wanted to say about preschool? 5 days a week for 3 hours. We don't know the exact time yet though. So listen, Bubba, we don't know if you're gonna go in the morning or in the afternoon, but they're gonna call Mommy and tell her in about 2 weeks. Either the kindergartners go in the morning or the afternoon, and then preschool goes the opposite. So they're gonna look that up for me, and in a couple weeks they'll let me know, and we'll just get everything set in stone. I'm super excited to meet his teachers. Obviously it's hard for me not to intrude and wanna like go observe the class, but I'm gonna have to hold back. Dad is also gonna have to hold back. But I just feel so happy, and I'm not gonna stop saying that. We're feeling positive, we're feeling happy, and Beckham is so he is going to love his teachers. Love them, huh babe? Don't mind me screaming over the baby music. Okay, listen, you guys know TV time, it's a fail in this house. But it is important to me that you know, Blakely had a ponytail in. I have been trying to do her hair, okay? And I've seen all your cute comments that you love her hair up. Same, she rips it out. She rips it out. Mommies, give me the tips because this chick will not keep her hair in a pony. But you know what? I probably need to invest in some gel, kind of get it slicked back so it's more on the back of her head. On top, it's a little too tempting for her. You know what I mean? So we're working on it. Gotta go. I just had to sign all of the documents for Beckham, and we are like locked and loaded. So all we're waiting on is his class schedule time-wise, because we know how many days of the week. I also called Hunter to fill him in, and he was just like, that is so amazing. It is just incredible to know that they can combine like education and therapy, and it just takes so much pressure off of me. I don't know if I'm hoping it's the morning or afternoon. I honestly don't really care. We'll just adjust our schedules accordingly. But Hunter is home during the winters, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal. The school is really close to us, so I feel like we'll end up just taking him on our own. But it is so nice to have the transportation option if Hunter isn't here to help me and I'm not able to or don't want to for some reason. I'm gonna go ahead and close out today's vlog here. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for just like bearing with me and turning kind of a tough day into a great day. I am so excited for Beckham to be going to preschool. I just know that this is the start of something incredible, and it just feels so wonderful to have so much additional help. As much as I try to do everything that I can to help him improve and learn, you know, I'm still just his mom. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a teacher, so it just feels so good to have access to all of these incredible resources. Of course, I want to remind you guys today to be brave like Beckham. You know what I would love for you guys to do? I want you to comment below and tell me one way that you've chosen to be brave like Beckham. I would love that. Make my day and do that for me. I love you guys, and we will catch you in our next vlog. Bye.